Hi guys, do you want to add quote blocks as you've seen on some websites like these and don't know how to do it? Let me show you in less than 5 minutes. Now before we get started, just a quick reminder, click the link below and you'll be able to get hold of some tips and tricks to help you with your website creation journey. Now, quote blocks are basically a place where you can put in speech marks and some text, maybe a quote from a customer, maybe it's quotes from feedback you've had about your product, maybe it's passing comments from people in your real world shop or friends and family, whatever it may be. You can put those into a block here which emphasize their comment, makes it stand out from the regular text on the website, and basically enables you to have more engagement with the people on your website. So they'll see, yes, there's text there and they can read about the services and products, but often people want feedback. They want to see reviews, they want to see what other people are thinking of it, and quote blocks are a perfect place to put in that text, then put next to that quote who made that quote, and that gives it more credibility. So you may, it's like this one on the screen, problem resolved within days, thank you, and that's from a CEO of XYZ company. Maybe you just want general ones like this up here, if you're doing a blog about recipes and so on. And yeah, basically that's how they stand out. That's a quote block just there. That's a sub quote block, which is a secondary quote block. So I'll show you how to add those in now. Okay, so go to your blog post or page, and there are a couple of ways to add blocks as you've seen in the previous videos. You can go up to the top here, in the top left hand corner, where there is a plus, or there is a plus down here often on the bottom of the block that you already have on the page. There's no real preference to either other than speed or your personal preference. So for example, up the top left here, if you press the plus there, you'll get all these other options to add blocks. If you come over to the right hand side and add a new block this way, you're going to get a limited amount of options there. So if it's not something like a quote, a paragraph, an image, heading, gallery, list, etc., you're going to have to go to browse all anyway, which will bring up this side menu. So this is only really quick for quotes, paragraphs and so on, as mentioned. So this is only quick if you just want to pick one of these options. Otherwise you may as well go up to the top left hand corner and then select the block that you need. So I'll just add some text in here first. So I'll add a paragraph block. If you're not sure how to do that, check out the other videos. Okay, so I'll add some text in here, and this would be text on your website, such as descriptions of items, blogs, the actual blog post itself. It could be anything, but if you want a quote to then stand out in this text, you want to be adding a quote block. So go over here to the add section, as the quote is one of the few that are in that list, so it's quick access. That then adds a block and a line here. You can then add in your quote. So I recommend putting in quote marks as well, because then it also adds extra emphasis that it is a quote. Type in your quote there, and then I recommend you put in your quoted that sentence. So customer 1. You could put Jane in there. You could put whoever's quoted you in there. Doesn't really matter at this stage, just showing you how to do it. And then hit enter. Hitting enter then brings you down to another line, and you can put in further quotes. Okay, so you can have multiple quotes in there. If you're done and you don't want a second line, you can always get rid of those if you made a mistake. Keep it in the backspace, it'll just take you back up to there. If you're done, you can then click anywhere on the screen to take you out of that block, and you can start adding new blocks, images, more text. So let's just do that. And there we have it. So I'll publish that now. and then we can go up to the top there and preview. And now if we scroll past this text, you can see the existing quotes there, the text of the website, and then the quote that we've just created. And as you can see, it stands out from the text in the background. If you'd like to know how to change the color and customize these, I'll do that in a follow-up video, which should be on the right hand side of the screen now. As I said before, if you want tips on how to create your own WordPress website, click the link below and you'll get a free guide to how to get started. Okay, hopefully that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.